We got in pretty easy, huh? Maybe it's because Big Bang Monokuma is making such a mess.
I like the term Big Bang Monokuma, like... I'm not sure if this is intentional, but sort of the symbolism of, like... It's kind of the way to kickstart a kind of new... world, almost. Like, bring back the old... Cast off this apocalypse and allow a new world to form.
Toko, what are you looking around for?
There's no mistaking it. Master is here.
What, can you like smell his pheromones or something?
The red string tied to my pinky. Oh, I can feel it tugging.
But in a building this big, it's gonna be hard to find him.
It's a nice place. I'll give him that much.
Well, obviously, all we have to do is catch the head brat and make them spill.
The kids may be kind of murderous psychopaths, but they got a good taste in architecture, at least.
And while we're at it, we can make them stop controlling the Monokumas. 2 birds, 1 stone. Knowing those brats, I bet they're somewhere up high where they can watch it all go down.
Yeah, that seems likely.
But from here on, we can't let our guard down. The Monokuma controller has to be well protected. Let's buckle up and get moving.
Yeah, let's end this. Personally, I'm hoping for an easy ending.
Yeah, that sounds good. And while the credits roll, you'll be all jealous watching Master and me passionately embrace.
Why do I have to spectate that?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be jealous of that.
For some reason, I feel like I've seen this before.
Really?
There's no chance it would suddenly ambush us, right?
Ooh, what have we here? Give me the pickup. Give me the pickup. There we go. Tokuichi Toa, a representative of Toa Group and Toa City, announced plans today to rebuild Toa Hills, a city landmark only trumped by Toa Tower. This time, reconstruction will upscale the business side of Toa Hills. Toa Hills has entertained residents and tourists alike, and with the remodeling, the business and private sectors will be completely revitalized. Construction begins in 1 year and is slated for completion 3 years later. Okay. Well, that's nice, I suppose. Obviously, we could go through that door. Is there anywhere else we could go? Yeah, we could go up this... What the heck is that? Why is there like a... What? That's not concerning. Anyone else saw the weird, like, Hope android up there? Anyways, let's through here. We'll explore the lobby area first.
The game corner again?
Okay, hopefully they got some cool rewards for going into the game corner. Monokumas.
Use that guy to step on the switch, which opens the door, and then the bomb? Ugh, God, I'm confused.
Okay, there's actually a lot going on here. So, we need to destroy them all at once. Remember, we do have the capability to move them ourselves with Link. I guess the question is, what does that button do that he's standing on? Like, that's kind of important. Like, it might do something that's like wall-looking thing, maybe? I don't know, this one is kind of confusing. And I think you're probably wanting to roll the big ball one on them. And like, could you just straight up move them? Okay, well, I guess we'll have a look-see. We can move you with Link easily. Okay, let's link you. I want to see what this does. If I step off this. Did that closed that wall? Wait. Okay, that's a problem. But I think we still want you moved on the idea of you die, you explode this guy. Right? And then you need to stand on the button itself. And basically, that guy gets exploded. Or that guy gets rolled over, he explodes, he launches the other bomb this way to explode this Monokuma? Although, how do we... Okay, we might need to rotate you a bit more, actually. Hold on. Like, I think we need you facing that way. So that we aren't seen when we just kind of come along this way. We're gonna have to move the vehicle. I think that should be a good place for you to be. We'll see, though. It might be too close, but there's not really anything I can do about that. Alright, you move. And then we knock you this way? Okay, you blow up. Lovely. You blow up. And that gets you. Okay. Bit of Rube Goldberg machine, but it worked. And that's what matters. And this was a decoy. You didn't want to actually use this, because then you couldn't get the button stuff to work properly. El ladder.
This looks like the room of that mask kid. Tools everywhere. It smells like paint thinner.
Oh, paint thinner. No wonder I was feeling a little loopy.
Oh, so we're gonna, like... Interesting. These are, like, the kids' rooms. What have we here? Oh, it's a...
Hey, if we use the remote control, we can move the robot, right?
It seems dangerous to just start playing with it. Why don't you touch it?
I was intending to. Okay.
Yay! The robot moved!
Good work, Komaru. And here I was thinking we'd have to fight that thing. And we'll check the other zone in the lobby as well. Might not be necessary for progression, but should be a fun puzzle nonetheless. And these waterfalls are nice. And if I had a lot more money, I would buy a waterfall for my residence or something.
It's another arcade machine room.
Like, there's just something pleasant about a water feature, you know?
It's
Okay,
mostly
destroy them
flooded.
all with electricity.
Be careful that you don't shock yourself.
Okay, so yeah, we got water, like, all over. I guess the trick here is... You want to stand probably there? Where that guy's currently standing? And as long as we got that... Like, all the water is connected, right? Yeah, okay. Then the tough part will be sneaking around, I suppose. Was Link an acceptable thing to use here? I forget. I don't think we need it in any case, but... Okay, so we need to use this to get you. Okay. I don't think we go straight that way. I think we kind of go around. Okay, hold on. What do we got back here? Okay, yeah, we definitely need to distract you. We can do that via this. Okay. Probably head this way. What we got over here? This guy, okay. Yeah, so we activate this. And eventually he's gonna see that and come that way. We come back around this way. That's a tough one. Or maybe we can just kind of slide behind you here? Don't mind, Komaru. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. This is not the end of the world. We just need to kite them over this way. Okay. Like, this is not the end of the world. We come back around this way. You're no longer there. We shoot, not you. Hold on. Don't worry. Everything's under control. All is well. We're here. Okay, because we need to be on that platform without any other Monokumas about to be on there. And we also need to be able to take a shot at the back of a Monokuma. Okay, this is a dead end. This is not where you want to be, obviously, for obvious reasons. If you come along this way, you got another guy, you got another friend. We're just making friends here. That's what we do. Okay. Okay, where are they? I'm ready. Come at me. They're really dumb. Where are you guys? Oi, idiots! Like, I need one of you guys to be... Okay, there we go. That should do it. Okay, so the issue is none of them are in range to shoot. That's a prime issue here. Although, actually, there might be... Okay. Toko, I wouldn't stand there if I were you. Oh, come on! It's fine. I don't want to run out of paralyze. Only move and paralyze is available here? Okay, that's... complicates things somewhat. Okay, why... There we go! That's how it's done. See? All according to plan. Who needs stealth? Not Komaru, that's for certain.
This room. Does that pervert grade schooler live here? You know, the one who stole your...
Whoa,
I
whoa, whoa,
said
whoa.
nothing happened.
Okay, well, let's see what's here. Unwavering girl power. I mean, that's probably good, right? What does it do for us? Healing item effect +1. That's a wonderful ability. Girl power for the win. What's this? Okay, we probably want to activate the thing first. Oh, I see. There was another one. Gotcha. Is this a... Just sort of is a balcony. Okay, back in we go. I wonder if there was that on the other side. If there was, I don't think it matters. Because that didn't matter. There's nothing to get there. A lot of drawings. Cute. Not how I would decorate a room, but yeah, it's not bad.
Now we can open the door.
All right. Back we go. What an annoying place to like have your room though. You gotta walk through all this water every time. Jeez. No wonder she was upset. I would be too if that was my daily commute. Alright, up we go. So I guess it's probably gonna be 2 more of those to match the rest of what's been going on? Possibly 5, or not 5, but 3 more, 5 in total. Because it all depends if Monika's robot is going to be a thing here or not. Probably gonna have to just fight it, actually.
Nice! Now we can keep going.
What a pain. After all this, they're still playing games.
Well, they are children. Children love games.
Another robot.
Another pair, actually.
There's no way it would end with those 2 robots from earlier. Not with these developers.
And they're not hostile, but they are in the way. That's for certain. And we should have, like, taken the controls with us, just in case, you know? Having access to control all the robots.
Again.
Okay. What sort of ammo are you giving me? Break. Interesting.
4 aberrant Monokumas.
Destroy them all
We
at
might be
once.
able to defeat them in one go if we get the right angle.
Well, oh. What the heck are they? Okay, so the real trick here is going to be knowing which cars to use. So first one, but then you don't want to get that one. You don't want to get that one. You do want to get this one. And you do want to get this one. Okay. So we skip the second and the third. Other than that, everything goes. Any chance these guys see me when I'm making my move? I don't think so. Okay. So first one goes. Second one stays. Third one stays. Fourth one goes. Fifth one goes. And now we gotta time it. So like now would be the worst possible time to do it. They wait for a moment, right? Okay, now's the time. Go. We missed. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just wait for the next cycle. The robots cannot be hostile because you know the robots controlled it. True, true. Okay. Here we go.
Right.
Easy. That's interesting. I kind of like how this game secretly turned into a puzzle shooter.
That PE.
Because I like puzzle shooters, you know. I like Portal, and there's not that many examples in the genre, honestly. Masaru Daima's diary. Where's Hope Leader? Lord Masaru Daimon. Beware of being an underdog. Someone's like defiled it. No doubt about it. Monika is the best. Just trust in Monika, and even brain rinsing is easy as pie. As long as they wear the Monokuma head, everyone's our ally. If this keeps up, the paradise will be completed in no time. And when that happens, I'll bring peace to the entire world.
Toko, about this brain rinse part.
Yep.
He clearly means brainwash.
Brainwashing? Does that really exist? I've only seen that in science fiction.
No, that level of technology was developed long ago. Technology like that can't exactly be advertised to the public, can it? I figured this was the case. The masterminds made the other kids wear those helmet things to brainwash them.
Which means all the rank and file kids are innocent, basically.
That's even more reason we gotta stop the adults from fighting the children. I mean, if they were under mind control, they aren't really to blame at all, right?
I know how you feel, but it's better if you don't think about that.
Huh? What do you mean?
I know that you're growing, but I have a bad feeling about this. The way you've grown, I feel like this whole situation has been a setup.
What do you mean the way I've grown? I've grown in the best ways, right?
Set up? By who?
The one who teamed up with that white-haired guy, trying to bring you all the way here. And here you are, right in the kids' HQ. It's exactly as that person planned.
But have they planned on me being an awesome, totally not normal protagonist?
But even if that's true, if I just run away, I can't do anything about this war, right?
Right, but...
It's going to be all right. I don't know whose idea this was, or why they're doing this, but as long as we stop this violence, nothing else matters.
You're right. We've come this far. Only thing to do now is believe in ourselves and go for it. You're really starting to sound like him now.
Huh? You think so?
Don't blush! It's just like I said, brother complex.
Hey, I just, respect and admire my brother. That's fine. Something wrong with that. Okay. Lots of soccer balls. Alright.
Yay! The robot moved!
Let's get some magazines. I guess you should check the balcony just in case there's something there. Oh, there's like a hatch. That's more convenient. Oh, what have we here? That useless, shitty brat. I ordered my son to go buy alcohol. I even gave him the money. He comes back home empty-handed. He said something about not having ID or something. Whatever, who cares? I trained that boy. I made him go do it one more time, and he comes back with alcohol. The next day, the cops show up. Apparently, the little shit stole it. The brat humiliated me, but I trained him good as the cops left. I hate my son's face when I'm teaching him a lesson. Smiling forces so that I'll stop hitting him creeps me out. Can't just cry or yell like a regular kid. Shit, I got myself a defective product. I wonder if there... Hold on. I wonder if there were things like that next to the other robots. Indeed there are. That could be pleasant reading, but... shouldn't have had him. So much I can do if my son didn't exist. So much I could have done if I never had him. I could have obtained qualifications and licenses, taken lessons, worked more instead. My entire life is just a platform for my son's life. I think about it every night before I go to sleep. If I woke up in the morning and my son was dead, how splendid would that be? But every time I wake up and see him, I sigh. Why are you still alive? Why do you have a normal life? I yearn for the day he stops being healthy and stops growing and just disappears. That's all I want. Why can't you just do something that simple for me? I want him to die so badly. It makes me cry. And the fact that he has such a worthless face just makes it even more sad. Makes you think I'm the one who's wrong. I shouldn't have had you. This one's gonna be heavy. For the sake of my daughter. Her thing is worth like 8 times more than mine. Younger women. Thing is, poor bitch doesn't understand that she's worth more the younger she is. If you're looking for cost effectiveness, you gotta sell it when you're still young. But it's a waste of time telling a 10-year-old any of that, I guess. That's why mommy has to sell it for you. I'll sell it with you as a set. Even if you cry and say it hurts or if it's too scary, the men still pay. Sometimes even pay more. Even tears have value. Being young is a horrifying thing. It's not like I want money. It's not like I want to entrust my dream to my daughter. It's not like I'm a pervert. I do all of this for the love of my child. I do it for her sake, so she can sparkle forever. No matter how much she hates me or how much society will beat me up for it, I know my actions are right. It's the parent's job to shine the spotlight on their child. Ugh. These kids have some awful parents, that's for certain. Alright. Let's get back to just fun puzzle solving, yeah?
It's another arcade machine room.
Instead of child abuse.
This room feels different than the others. It's less of a fighting stage and more like a riddle.
Oh. There's an O on top of this. Let's keep that in mind. Don't forget about the O, chat. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to make sense of this until we go inside. Use the thing that only you can see, and the thing that only others see, in precise order. Use the thing that only you can see, and the thing that only others can see in the precise order. Okay, we got a laptop. Okay, interesting. What's the laptop? Four-digit or letter code. It's a picture of a Monokuma holding a shield. So if this goes left to right, it could go right to left in theory, but it's probably left to, well, in English it's left to right, though isn't Japanese written right to left? I know it's written up and down traditionally. Is it? It's also right to left, is it not? Okay, well, let's take a look. So, you. Right, so what we're gonna want here is we're gonna want Link. I bet you can see something. 3. Okay. So it's going to be 3, 0, because that's the thing only I can see. Then we go alarm. 4, 304, and we end with bomb. 3048. That's a pretty easy puzzle. 3048. There we go. Easier than the cancer puzzle, that's for certain. What if you had killed those Monokumas? Then the puzzle's like impossible? Well, they must come back. They must come back.
So many reference books.
Oh, wow.
I feel nauseous.
I feel right at home. Maybe you already forgot this, but I'm a liberal arts girl.
I mean, of all the rooms, this is actually one of the nicer ones. A lot of books. Blue thread from the Scarred Mountain. Yeah, that's Scarred. Scarred is... Wait, Toko Fukawa? From the author of So Lingers the Ocean. Toko Fukawa's long-awaited new novel. Oh, wow, Nagi's is a fan, Toko. Who would have thought? As I live here in the village deep down in the mountains, I dream about you every night on the thin futon on the creaking kitchen floor. From the author of So Lingers the Ocean, Toko Fukawa's long-awaited new novel. Huh? Is this another one of your books? It says Toko Fukawa's latest work, right? Right there, genius. How many books have you written, Toko? Never really counted before, let me think. If we're talking about novels, I'd say more than 80? More than 80? And what, I mean, that is a lot. Especially considering, like, so, presuming all of this happened before the apocalypse, right? How old would she have been when she enrolled in Hope's Peak? I mean, probably like 17, 18? And let's be honest, like, you're probably not writing, like, publishable novels. And heck, even before the age of, like, I'd say even age 12 would be a stretch. We can maybe say for her, like, because she's a genius, maybe we extend back to age 10 or maybe 9? Like, that's still, like, 10, 12 books a year? That's absurd. It's plausible. Like, if that's like all you're doing, you can conceivably write a novel in a month. But like, to keep up that pace, like, that's absurd. 80?
Nothing.
It's not so surprising. I wrote every single day after all. It's not the quantity that matters, it's the quality. Only third-rate companies value quantity. As expected of an ultimate. But are you getting antsy lately since you haven't been able to write? Oh yeah, I'm aching to get all these raging emotions onto our manuscripts. I'm worried if I don't get these babies out, my creative womb is going to explode. Yeah, that sounds bad.
And?
What about you? What do you want to do when you get out of here? Well, lots of stuff, really. I go to school and eat my mom's cooking. There's a lot of manga to read. And also, I want to go on a picnic with you. A picnic? Virgin dude's date of choice.
You see,
It's just that I haven't really seen a nice, peaceful blue sky lately. So when I get out of this place, I want to go on a picnic with you. Under a clear, sunny blue sky, I do all the cliche things like eat sandwiches.
I see.
Even when you're fantasizing, you're normal. Well, if I don't have any engagement ceremonies with Master Plan that day, I'll think about it.
Toko!
Oh, you said you'd go. It's a promise then. I said I'd think about it. It's too early to think about that kind of stuff until we escape.
All right!
Well, the way I see it, I'm definitely going to escape. You think the same way, don't you? That's true, but I guess I'm just surprised at how much you've changed in this short time. People change? Cut the attitude. I should make a daily routine of lubing up your doorknob with salad dressing. Why? That seems kind of mean. Mildly gross.
Stop it!
Ew, please don't. I never want to go home. Okay. Worth noting, too, so all the controls made their way back to these kids' rooms. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible. That means someone, like, took them back here. For some purpose.
Now we can open the door.
Again, it's just kind of odd. Alright, down the hatch we go. Classic Dark Souls out of there. Debating on switching subjects. I cannot obtain the result I was expecting with my experiment. I cannot discern whether the environment or the subject himself is the problem. I shall look into the experiment conditions in more detail. Until now, I have used solely visual observation, but I should erect cameras to watch the subject at all times, and discipline the subject when resting longer than allowed. If I do not obtain any desirable results with the experiment, I will conclude that the problem lies with the subject and change my experimental targets. Yeah, see, that's an interesting one, because, like, I do actually find kind of psychological research interesting. The issue, though, is, like, a lot of, especially developmental psychology, if you really wanted to do, like, the tests that would give you answers about a lot of these things, it would just straight up be child abuse. Right, it's like, for example, it would be interesting to do some, like, experiments regarding, like, language acquisition in children. But the issue is, in order to set up an environment that, like, would actually test for those sorts of things, like, you'd be depriving the child of, like, a normal language acquisition experience, which would, you know, just straight up be child abuse, basically. And there's a lot of things of that nature, right? That's the issue with psychological research. Probably why we still reference, like, a bunch of studies they did in, like, the 50s, back before they actually cared about, like, ethics and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, we could just, like, throw some people in, like, a horrible, mentally scarring, traumatic situation and just see what happens. Like, you can't do that anymore. And on the one hand, that's good, because you don't want to inflict that sort of trauma on people. But on the other hand, it does somewhat handicap your ability to gain the knowledge.
The girl was the only one who didn't have a room.
And it's worth noting, too, like, because then you actually get into the utilitarian argument. This is part of why I'm not a utilitarian. But the argument then could be made of, like, well, you abuse one child, but then or one person, traumatize someone. Well, you need more than one for it to be statistically significant. But you say 100 people, right? You traumatize 100 people, but then that gives you answers about the way the brain works, and maybe the way that those answers can then help millions of people. And that's kind of the path of madness you go down if you subscribe to utilitarianism. And then the real issue, though, is you can never be certain about those sorts of things, right? You don't know going into the experiment if you're actually going to have that positive effect, right? Utilitarianism as a moral philosophy only works if you're omniscient, basically. Because you would have to be able to consider all of, you know, not just the first, but the second, third, fourth, fifth, 10 millionth order effects of any given action, which just no person can actually do. So, anyway. That's utilitarianism for you, and why it's questionable as a moral philosophy.
What? She gets special treatment or something just because she's the mastermind?
Maybe she doesn't have a room because she's a robot. Yeah, that seems a bit far-fetched.
So this is a real office, huh? Do you think I could ever have my own office someday?
I think another ice age would come before you end up in a place like this.
What? I could totally do corporate life. Like, who's throwing bombs? Could you not? Like, this seems in bad taste. This is a really cool feature, though. I'm not even sure how you'd make this happen in real life, but, like, I like it. This is a bit too easy. Well, why are you jinxing it, man? Although I will say, yeah, with the way the robots are set up and you gotta go into the rooms and stuff, like, it is set up almost like someone wanted us to pass those tests, you know? Like, someone intended for us to make it this far. Which is concerning. Alright, up we go. Alright, obviously we're gonna save there, because that's probably a boss fight coming up or some such. I'm surprised we haven't found any the children we can find with detect. Ooh, a restroom.
Where are you going?
I just want a break. Okay, fine. Well, I gotta explore the other side, too, of course. I do like this sort of like really high ceiling lobby area concept. Like it's just aesthetically pleasing, you know? Then you're on like the higher floors and you're looking down and you can like see all the way down to the lobby. It's very nice.
Is this the right way?
Apparently not. Well, why'd you make that way if it's not supposed to go there? You could have just like roped it off with velvet ropes like you've done here at the escalators game. You're gonna be suspicious. Silence.
It's no use. It's not budging.
Do we need a card key? Like we did for the elevator at Toa Tower?
Then we can't use this elevator, huh?
Okay, we're at the stairs.
But it doesn't look like the other elevator's gonna move, so we have to work with this one.
Wait a minute. Would Haiji maybe have a card key? He is the heir to the Toa group.
How are we gonna get it from him? Isn't he a bit busy piloting his mech?
Even if he did, that coward mole is in the middle of a fight with his Big Bang Monokuma.
The coward mole you're talking about. That wouldn't be me, would it?
Huh?
Haiji!
What the heck are you doing here? I thought you were busy.
Why are you here?
Same reason you're here. You're looking for the device to control Monokumas, right?
Yeah.
You too?
The Monokumas from all over Toa swarmed me all at once. Even with Big Bang, there were too many.
Huh.
So the plan's changed. Destroy the controller first, make the enemy lose their edge. After the Monokumas are out of the picture, we're just dealing with kids. We can turn this around.
Okay, try to deal with the kids gently, though.
Is that Shirakuma's advice?
Huh? So what if it is?
No, nothing.
But I had no idea you two were already here. No wonder we didn't run into too many of them.
Anyways, good timing. Do you have a card key for this elevator?
No, we don't need a card key for this.
What do we need?
This elevator only works with retinal identification.
Wait, how would the kids use it then? I mean, I guess they could have like hacked it and like added themselves to like the permissions.
Retinal? Is that an animal?
No, that means like eye scan.
Retinal means eye.
Why is it locked in the first place?
Should it not be?
This lock shouldn't be on unless it's been manually set. Last time I saw it was open.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that you haven't been here in a while.
So who locked it? Don't tell me. Is this also her doing? She trying to toy with me?
Her doing.
Stop your creepy mumbling to yourself and open it. Your eyes will work fine, won't they?
Is there any chance? And they don't look similar, like in the slightest, but Monica wouldn't be related to like Toa Group, would she?
No. The only thing that can release the lock is the eyes of Toa Group's chairman.
The chairman? Your father? You said he was missing.
Missing, right. I only said that because I didn't want to admit it.
He's not responsible for this, is he?
The old man is dead. The kids killed him.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that's better.
What?
Now, I hate to be the one to suggest this, but if we were to find his body, could a deceased eye work?
Wait a minute. If he was killed, then retinal scanning isn't even gonna work anymore.
No, as long as we have his eyes, the scanner should still work. So, all we gotta do is bring the old man's body back here.
Where's he dead? Do you know where he is?
His body?
Yeah. I think that's what whoever locked this door wanted me to do. After all, his body is on this floor.
Is it?
On this floor?
Yeah, on this floor for sure. He was killed right before my eyes. The old man was killed in the chairman's office on this floor. Throat torn out by Monokumas. I ran away, but I'm sure his body is still in the office. The chairman's office should be at the end of the hall over there. I'll leave the rest to you.
You're not coming with us?
If I have to go along with their sick little games, I'd rather give up entirely.
Her. Who is this her you speak of specifically?
Besides, it might be faster to just destroy this whole building with Big Bang Monokuma.
I thought you said you got overwhelmed.
What are you talking about? We're still in this building.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Haiji. He's acting different now for some reason. And who's the her he mentioned? Let's try the chairman's office. Although, I can't say I'm excited about what we'll find.
Okay. There we go.
If we miss a step, we're finished. You might say it's game over.
Don't worry, it will be fine. I am kind of worried about those guys though. So, here's the plan. Plan's simple. You control one of them. I said you control one of them. I said you control one of them. I said
Up at a time like this?
Control one of
They
them.
really have to make this level harder.
Who's they?
Like, what's the attack? F? Okay. Okay, you know, not my brightest strategy.
Run!
Okay, we'll just do it the old-fashioned
If we
way.
miss a step, we're finished. You might say it's game over.
Paralyze, I think, maybe makes
Enemies
sense here.
popping up at a time like this? Did they really have to make this level harder?
Who's they?
Okay, we're all good. I thought it was a much more efficient way to go about things. Also, what is the deal with Komaru just straight up breaking the fourth wall there? Like, Komaru, why do you know about levels? Komaru. She's not very forthcoming with the answers. And it could just be a joke. But I don't know, I mean, it's Danganronpa we're talking about. What are their super rays? Number of monocoins obtained increases greatly. Lovely. Economics. Capitalism. Yay. Oh, hey kids. Alright? In the office.
It's blood! Blood!
Toko, you're a serial killer. Get over it.
I was so shocked I really drew out that last word.
Hey, Toko.
What? Did you find it?
I did, but what should I do? It's laying on the floor. It's looking at me.
You don't have to give me the details. If you don't think it'll work.
But if we give up now, we won't be able to get through. And then all the people of the town might end up like this. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh.
It's done.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be more efficient.
What's that paper bag? No, wait, never mind. I don't want to know.
Yeah, probably better if you don't. Okay, let's head back to the retinal scanning place.
Yeah.
Things have gotten quite gruesome.
You look pale. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I was gonna say, like,
Well, actually, never
I don't
mind.
know, I might be.
I know you're
I
not.
almost felt like her model looked a bit different. Like, probably not. I'm probably just projecting, but. Oh. What? More are you? No, wrong one.
Moving across a steel frame while pushing over mechanical bears? This is getting crazy.
Okay, and we got these guys. Okay, well, we gotta start with the SWAT squad. Okay, now, for you guys. Let's have a bit of fun here. Okay, for some reason, none of those actually worked. Okay, if you blow up, then that'll get the other guy. Same thing over here. Okay, man, you guys were really lucky to land on, like, a platform. Okay. What are you gonna do over there, loser? Okay. Whew. I gotta save. And that's a really recent save, we can just override it. Okay. It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it.
Okay, I'm taking it out of the bag.
Yeah, you do it. Hurry up and do it already.
Toko, why do you have to push all this on me?
Don't rush me.
It worked.
We don't need it anymore, right? Just throw it.
I mean, it's not implausible that there might be more retinal scanners.
No, I can't. I'll get divine punishment.
Komaru, you already beheaded a corpse, so like, if defiling a body is gonna give you divine punishment, I think you're already in hell, but...
Divine punishment, sensing ghosts? That's enough of your occult stories. Divine punishment is a fiction the living created. The dead have no power.
Sounds like something a serial killer would say.
That might be true, but
Miss.
Toko, did you say something?
Okay, so either we are getting divine punishment, or we're just going insane with guilt. Not sure which is worse.
I didn't say anything.
That's strange. For some reason, I thought I heard a voice.
I was just telling you to stop with that stuff.
Miss.
Guys, I've got a bad feeling about this.
See? I heard it again.
Well then. That's an interesting development.
What? What happened? What are you shouting about all of a sudden?
Ghost! The ghost of a severed head!
I told you, now's not the time for fooling around.
I'm serious!
Miss. You're horrible. Throwing my head away like that.
Oh no. Komaru, that is a really bad portrait.
I am sorry. I was surprised. I dropped it on accident. I didn't mean to. Huh? I'm really sorry. I apologize. Please, don't curse me!
Curse you? There's no way I'd do something so lonely. I just want you to listen.
Okay, this is actually good. Because if the ghost tells us information we wouldn't otherwise know, then we know it's real. Right? Otherwise, we're probably going insane, which is not good. That's what the character development is open for.
Listen?
Komaru, get a hold of yourself! You're hallucinating!
My name is Tokuichi Toa. I was the chairman of Toa Group in the past.
Worth noting, this dialogue is credited to Kimura, which gives more credence to the idea this is all in my head. Which is, again, not a great sign.
I know. You're Mr. Haiji's father, right?
I see. You know Haiji. Then do you know his little sister Monika too?
I was worried, thinking it might be something along those lines. But this is good. If this is real information, we had no way to know this prior, so it means we're not going insane, I hope.
Little sister. Monika?
Monika is a mage. And when I attended elementary school, I was called the Little Ultimate Homeroom.
Then that kid and Mr. Haiji are siblings?
So you do know about Monika. In that case, I can get right to the point. I beg you, no matter what, using any means necessary, stop Monika from going out of control.
Any means? This is your daughter we're talking about. I'm sure there's some means you'd rather we avoided.
If you let her do this, the name of Toa will be finished.
The name? Like your family pride and prestige? You care about that more than your own flesh and blood?
This is bad. Kamaru's chatting up an illusion. I gotta bring her back to her senses.
The ungrateful child. She forgets she is in my debt for taking her in, and revolts against me.
Taking her in?
That whelp's mother was my mistress. But that bitch abandoned her responsibility and forced Monika on me when she was a baby.
But isn't a father expected to raise his own child?
If her mother wasn't going to raise her, I wouldn't have tolerated the pregnancy at all.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
That's horrible.
I even let her stay in our home and raised her. I could have easily left her in an orphanage. But that child made me end up like this. She killed her own father. It's all that woman's fault. She's the one who made Monika insane.
Well, that'd be Junko, I guess.
I knew something was wrong the moment I noticed Monika growing more rebellious.
That's what it sounds like. I mean, I'm not sure you can pin all the blame on Junko. Sounds like you weren't exactly a loving father.
Wait, that woman?
Even thinking about her horrifies me.
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
Thanks, Toko. Wait, that actually worked? Wow. Huh.
The power of Christ compels you!
I beg you, please stop Monika! Avenge me!
Toko, what are you doing? I was just about to hear something important.
Phew. Looks like you're back to your senses. There's no way that stupid chant would work on a real ghost. You are dreaming it.
That or, like, Christianity is, like, canonically, like, the real religion in Danganronpa. Who knows? Who knows? Who can say?
Dreaming? But he told me a lot of things. About the Toa family.
Well, I guess we need to confirm whether or not those things are true. If they are true, then, like, I'm probably not insane. Because there's no way I could have just hallucinated the truth, right? Like the odds of that are astronomical. If they aren't correct, then I could have just been, like... It could have just been my brain sort of putting random pieces together, almost like dreaming, you know?
Oh, it was all just a delusion.
Really? A delusion?
Look, you're tired. Dream about stuff when you're in bed after this is all over.
I still don't get it, but... Okay.
So I don't know. Could have been real, could have not. I guess we'll see. I have a feeling we're gonna figure out one way or another pretty soon.